Hey Sim Pilots, Aaron Swindle with SkySong Soundworks. Just another short tutorial. This one I wanted to go ahead and get into installing add-on textures for aircraft in our little simulator here. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Today we're going to do the FS10 Beechcraft Baron G58 November 791 Whiskey Alpha. That's by Zane Guard Jr. We're on the flightsim.com site. Little plug for Nels there. Go ahead and hit your download. I've already got it downloaded to save a little bit of time here. So let's head straight back into our file navigation. File navigation is everything if you're a sim pilot, especially if you're new. It's very easy to assume that everybody knows what we know, but that's not the case. We've been around this thing for a long time. I've been around the sim community for, I think, over 16 years. Anyway, on your computer, whether you have Windows 7 or Windows XP, you need to find My Computer and your C drive. Then you're going to navigate to Program Files. And now we're looking for our Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, which is here. Now we're looking for Sim Objects. It's a little bit different from 2004. We're looking for a Beech Baron 58, which is right here. We're showing we have a 0 texture, 1, 2, 3, and a glass. We're wanting to add on that extra texture that we just downloaded. So I have that in a folder here under Workspace. We're going to double click on that. Let that open up, and there is the texture that we're going to install. Let's go back here and get to our Beech Baron. And just left click on this guy, slide him over. Well, I didn't grab it. There we go. And our texture's there. That's great. But the airplane doesn't know that we've added that texture, and that's the next step. Let's go over here, and like a good developer, Zane has given us some installation instructions. So open those up, and he tells us drop that texture into the Beech Baron 58 folder, which we've done. And right here he tells us change the next number up in order. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this text. We're adding this texture on. Copy this text, and we go to our aircraft configuration file, which is right here. Open this guy up, and like I said, there's 0, 1, 2, 3, and it should be number. We're going to be adding number 5, and do a right mouse click and paste. Now he has an 8 here, and that's incorrect. That's going to cause you problems. The texture's not going to show up. At least I assume it won't. We know that we need a 5. So we get rid of the 8, we put in a 5, we go back up here to our file and save. That's the end of that. When you open Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, that new Beech Baron texture is going to be there. And again, if you're going to be in the simulation game, learning to use WinZip and how to navigate your drive is everything. As developers, we use a lot of the installation programs that put everything directly into the correct place in the simulator. It's not always the case. Just like right here, we have a WinZip file that contains what we need here. You know, the file ID to tell you what it is, and the texture itself, some type of an option here, and then a picture of the aircraft, you know, of the texture, what it's going to look like once you install it. You know, of course, the texture itself. You learn these navigation techniques. They're not that hard, and it will save you a lot of time. You can spend more time flying. That is why I wanted to make this tutorial. The last one I made was on the installing the sounds, and it's pretty much the same for a lot of these. Like for the panel, you know, you've got a new panel in a zip file. You know, you navigate down to your panel folder, put your panel files in here. The gauges are going to go right here in your gauges folder. The effects, lighting, beacons, what have you, they go here in your effects folder. Sometimes you'll be directed that you need to put effects in this folder and then more files in the texture folder. Almost all developers that put any kind of an add-on up at any of the flight simulation communities always put some kind of instructions. If you're still having difficulty, Go into the forums at flightsim.com, AvSim. There are a multitude of people that are willing to help and direct you and resolve your issues. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this was informative and it wasn't boring. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great day and blue skies to you. Thanks.